teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down, it's play action. First play taking a deep shot. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He finds some space. Oh, and he's straight down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
I mean, you're backed up all the way near your own goal line. I mean, they're at their own 1-yard line. They're just trying to get a little bit of room, and instead, the length of the field, 99 yards for a touchdown. What a play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to scramble to his left. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB. They bring the punter onto the field now. This one down at the 15. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Oh, there's the stiff arm. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauling in way downfield.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's caught. It's Marsh. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. The receiver makes the catch. Nick continues to fight for yards. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking for some space. It's Marsh. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. And there's the handoff. Breaks into open space. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 40. The 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a roar with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Hand off to the single back. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The defense has it, off and running. They get him down. Recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I mean, I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
On the move now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finds room at the 30. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. We'll try to run it with the option. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Play action here on first down. That's Carr. It's Marsh. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Contact as he threw it. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Heaves it deep down the middle. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The back's got it. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The receiver grabs it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And they've got him on the blitz. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And now the handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish. They were not going to catch him that time. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Marsh. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will send the punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. One team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Heading left after the handoff. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counter.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one.
Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history of playing linebacker.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches. And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They'll run it here. Oh, and he did not make it. A big fourth down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Boy, risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. The Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
He lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Oh, what a move. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? With the catch, it's Marsh. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Looking to throw. It's Brown. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's the second down play. Grinding away on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. He's got it with room to run. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Fires it on the move. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They're going to run it. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. It is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the offense just takes a knee here.
What I always love to see on these offsides, Carl, is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty.